Hello everyone, and welcome to this devlog about my game dev journey with my game Treasured, a temple raiding, museum building, co-op puzzle game. I guess I can start this devlog by getting a fresh new haircut. This was long overdue. I know it has been 4 weeks, but due to my birthday and not really knowing what to do, things took a little longer. Oh, and thanks for all the birthday wishes. One of the most visual changes has been to all of the interactable objects. Before, you only got this pop-up telling you what button to press or hold. This already works well, but I wanted to give it a little bit more oomph. You know, oomph. By highlighting the actual mesh you're looking at, you get a way better visual of what object you're actually going to interact with. This can be seen in other games as well, like Unreal, Overcooked, and many more. I can always tone down the effect if it bothers people, so let me know if it does. The lever has also been updated. As you know, you can interact with it, but you actually need to use the controller to control the lever. Before, when you stopped moving the controller, the lever stopped as well. To make it a little bit more interesting, the lever pushes back now. This means that the lever wants to go back to the off state when you're not changing it. Of course, this is all customizable. I can also make it so it wants to stay on either side. So when it crosses a threshold, the lever has a new preferred rotation. With my previous prototype, I made these movable statues that can move on a single axis. The code for this was very much prototype code, and it has a lot of bugs in it. But since I have objects you can drag, I don't have to use that code. So basically what I'm saying is, draggable objects can now be dragged along a single axis. This enables me to make the Rush Hour style game I've made before. Move blocks to free the block you need. But I will create that in a next devlog. So if you want to see that, maybe click the subscribe button. A few other noteworthy changes are the door and the button. Previously, the door could only slide. When you press the button, the door would slide open. Left, right, up, down, or front and back if you really want to. But the door can now also rotate. This might seem like a minor change, and well, it is, but I still felt like showing you guys. And with the button, well, you can press it and it now moves into the wall. Yes, this is an even smaller change, but I thought it was cool, so here it is. I have decided that buttons are a one-time toggle, and a lever can be toggled whenever you want. If multiple items do the same thing, players might get confused about their use case. Let's now talk about some changes in the levels, since we have been in the museum for a little too long. I am not really sure if you will notice it, but the shadows in the level are a bit broken. This has to do with the bias of light sources. Basically, because the rotation of this face is close to the sun or the directional light source, the light will not see the face and bleed right through. Okay, cool, but how do we fix it? The way I have fixed this is by adding a cube behind the wall and telling the renderer to only use the mesh for the shadows. This handy little trick did the job. I have also added the same Shadowcaster cubes to the ceiling and the walls. Since I want this to be an interior, the sun should not shine here. And these did the job. I have made an easy to use generator, just like the other layout generators. I can simply add this shadow wall or ceiling, position it correctly, and there you go. Shadows. Like I said in the intro of the video, it took a long time for me to decide what I was going to do in these 4 weeks. After the last devlog, the lever was implemented, and after making the changes to it, I had finished the tasks on my to-do list. This left me a bit clueless and my motivation was slowly fading. I knew I had to do something, but I didn't really know what that was. A few days before making the script, I made a new to-do list, and honestly, this small action gave me a lot of motivation. If only I had given myself a new to-do list earlier. I could have completed so many more tasks. But there is no real use on dwelling on the past. We can only learn from it. So, I always need to have a to-do list. And maybe so do you. If you have a project and you feel a little lost, maybe write down what you still need to fix, what you want to add, and maybe go into detail on how you want to add that feature. By having an incomplete list of tasks, you can be triggered to complete them. And even better, make them really small, so they are very easy to complete. This way, even if motivation is really hard to find, you can at least complete one task a day. Because it all starts with one. And so, I can now work on the Rush Hour game and some new features, like trapdoors and lives? Well, that seems interesting. If you don't want to miss it, maybe subscribe to the channel. And that's all I have for you this week. So until next video, take care.